Good afternoon, hockey fans. Coming to you from Jay Peak, Vermont, in a 3-day early February 2024 hockey tournament. Opening round matchup will feature your KPW team in blue against the Walpole Express, a team that has got a few familiar faces. The boys have got a couple of acquaintances on the other team. No doubt it will be a matchup for bragging rights. Walpole Express, playing in a different division than KPW, has got some very talented players on their team. This KPW squad going with their traditional two-man netminder. You hear Swayman and Ullmark. You hear Rask and Thomas. And in the same breath, you hear Callahan and Murphy. I'm not sure which one will get the nod to start the game off today. And there you see a little bit of the pre-game cordiality with several of the KPW players. I believe that is, it's number 98. Familiar player today donning the Walpole Express. That is Aiden Cole. And then the rest of the Walpole, or the KP Walpole team here. On the bench today, you've got Cukes, Cav, and Niles. And boys will go through a little bit of their pre-game warm-up routine here. We'll be back shortly for the drop of the puck in this opening weekend here from JayPeak, Vermont. All right, hockey fans, we are now underway. Opening faceoff was won by the Express. Defensive pairing for KPW to open this up is Otto Vey and Brendan McGowan. Looks like we have Murphy in net. And on the forward line, we've got Caden Perot at the center, number 21. Ryan Bingham to his right, and Benjamin Niles off to his left, number 37. It's a pretty speedy team here for the Walpole Express. Plays it up over to Niles, tries to chip it into his own blue line. Quick line change back on the defensive side for Otto Vey. McGowan throws it into the skates of the Express player, but keeps it into the zone. Bingham drops back in to help out. That puck is kept and thrown on. It's rebounded out in front. Perot picks it up into the skates of Niles, and it does just go outside into the neutral zone. Fresh legs on the ice is Cukes, number 3. Far angle shot, low shot into the glove hand of the netminder. And calmly gets a stoppage in the action. Back on defense is also joined. Puco is number 7. Connor Walsh. Kavanaugh, left wing. Matthew Buja at the center. With Jacob Greenfield split out far to the right. Breakout pass, tries to shovel it over to the back end of Greenfield. Goes past his stick, Buja in on the forecheck. Puck is kept in deep, in behind the netminder. Got a, looks like a couple of tall centermen and wing here for the Express team. Carrying down, good back check by Buja to get back in there. Looks like that's Rooney for the Express. Puka rubbed off the play, but keeps his feet moving. Rips it all the way around, gets it over to Greenfield, who chips it back nicely to Buja. Trying to slide a pass over to Kavanaugh. Coming down the off way, gets a shot in. And glove save. Excellent breakout pass. That started back in the defensive zone. Chipped off the boards with a backhand by Greenfield. Gets it over to Buja, who said the long cross-ice pass. Taped to Kavanaugh. KPW gets their first legitimate scoring chance of the game. That's Perot back in on the forward offensive zone face-off. Niles in, harassing his player. Dangerously, they bring it up the middle, but finds its way out. Breaking out, we got 2-on-2 numbers developing for the Express. Good pass to the center. Niles in a good position to help break up that play. Kick back in. Otto Vey anticipates and jumps on the play. Gains the red line and then dumps it in deep. And behind the net, Bingham on the forecheck. It heps off the board. Comes back out. I think that was McGowan trying to pinch in, and we got numbers coming back the other way. The Express got a man shooting down the far wing here. Good cross-ice pass. That was deflected. Comes into the high slot. And that was deflected by Niles. Did a great job to get there in the nick of time. And we'll get a stoppage in the action off to the right of Callahan. All right, we got 9:22 to play in the opening. It's Cole on the face-off for the Express. Shot in, goes wide. Kukla trying to get in. He gets a good poke check in there. Chops off the boards. That's Kukla trying to push it out into the high slot. Cole carrying the puck, looking to wrap it around. Brings it back to his forward. Shot into the belly of Kukla. Does a good job. Gets it up to Kavanaugh. Carrying it out. Tape to tape. Over to Greenfield. Takes the smart play. Dumps it deep into his zone. And that brings Kavanaugh deep. Tries to throw it out in front. The puck is loose. Gets into the high slot. Matty Buja gets a good low shot. That puck was picked up by the defenseman of the Express. Before that shot had a chance to make it all the way into the net. Up into the neutral zone. Oh, good stick handle here by the Sheila. Gets a weird angle shot. Goes in behind to Cukes. Cukes plays a nice little chip pass, gets it over to Greenfield, slides it over to Bouge again. Those two are connecting on their passes today. Good execution. Bouge gets it in deep, lets KP get a couple of fresh legs back out there. Kukla trying to keep it into his own zone. It does come out back into the neutral zone. Oh, that's Aiden Cole all alone. Takes the shot in, walks in down the middle, and picks the low corner. That was open. Can't give that man the opportunity to go in unabated and unhindered to the netminder. He's going to cash in the majority of those times and gets his first quality scoring chance of the game, and inevitably puts it into the back of the net at 8:02 to play in the first period. Walpole Express takes a 1-0 lead. Got Niles in on the forecheck now. Wrapped it in behind the boards. McGowan drops into a reverse pedal mode with Vey. Perot, the centerman, looking off for his assistance. That puck is deflected high above the net. That's Callahan. I believe that's Callahan. I believe that's the brother of the KPW netminder. Callahan gets it into the high slot, tries to get it over to Bingham. Bingham safely gets it outside of his zone. So we got a lot of connectivity here on in this matchup here. A couple of players that are two-way players that play for both teams. We got some brother combinations as well as just a lot of familiar faces. Two organizations that are geographically located in a very similar area. McGowan steps in. Oh, and if you guys watched last night's interview with Brendan McGowan, the one thing that he talked about was when he gets the puck at the point, at the blue line, just let it fly. Brendan McGowan just got the point at the blue line, and guess what he did? He just let it fly. That puck was ripped into the back of the net. That knots this game up at 1 apiece. 7:04 to play. McGowan unassisted. Okay, right back out now. The game is live again. Coming back in. High inside shot by O'Brien. Tries to find that narrowest of openings right there. Oh, dangerously thrown out in front. Got a man all alone. That's Starr out in front. Greenfield, okay, makes a nice pass out. Gets it out to Kavanaugh. Now they kept it back in the zone. We got a couple of Express players out in front. Good shovel pass. Backhand by Walshy to safely get it outside the zone. The defensive pass by Express. Right in transition to Sheila. Whipping down the wing. Shot on net. Sits right out in front of the crease. Oh, a little extra rubbing his racing right here. Again, a couple of Walpole natives there. Those were some friendly bumps and rubs. The Zebra came over to talk to them, alluding to the fact that it was some unnecessary roughness, but a couple of smiles on the face, a little cordial pat on the back, just to let them know that a couple of kittens playing in the playhouse. Perot on the draw, wins the draw forward, pushes it out. Defenseman for the Express plays it back in. Bingham intercepts the pass, tries to throw it out front. Gets it over to Perot. Takes a couple swats at it. Back to the point. Kukla. Oh, it's a good hard shot in by Kukes, but it didn't make its way all the way to the net. Oh, a couple of good moves by Cole, and he didn't have enough. He gets spilled up. Walshy played the body on him. Again, much talked about last night was keep this game physical, and Walshy was able to just rub Cole off the play. Looks like he went into the boards a little hard. He'll shake that off. He's a tough and rugged player. 5:47 to go in the opening period. Bouja wins it over to Greenfield. Greenfield wisely drops it back to McGowan, the goal scorer. Long cross ice pass to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh chips it into the zone. Trying to harass the defensive player, but good brake pumpage there to reverse the flow of that puck traffic. Kick back out. That's Vey wins it up to Kavanaugh. Pass slides under a few sticks there. Gets it to McGowan. Throws it hard up to Greenfield. Greenfield wisely. Oh, a little self-pass by Bouja. That was very nifty play right there. Didn't have the angle on it, so he turned his stick at a 45-degree angle to let the puck just hop over the defenseman's stick to create an opportunity in the offensive zone. Matthew Bouja, number 22. Long shot in, and that was saved. That looks like it was Callahan shot, Callahan save. Deep face-off to the right of Callahan. Perot on the draw. Perot wins it forward, but the Express player picks it up, gets it over to Niles, looking to carry it out. Puck jumps forward off his stick, but Niles regains it, chips it over. He's rubbed off the play, but Niles goes in high with the fists and the stick, wrapped around the board. Bingham brings it all the way back, but nobody was over there to pick up that puck. But Niles returns over there, and it's back over to the Express player looking to break it out. Got a man coming down the wing calling for the puck. I think that's O'Brien. Big swooping move down the middle, couple of steps. Rubbed off the play. That is another Walpole player for the Express, number 20, Noto. Kick back in deep. Walshy trying to distract his man with a little decoy with the stick call. Good battle as Kukla battling O'Brien in behind the net. Carrying the puck. Maintains possession, gets it back to the forward. Gets it up to Walshy, jumps in on the play. He's out there with skaters. It goes under the stick, deflected by Bingham. Transition coming right back. And we've got a tripping call. That's going to be number 88, Ryan Bingham's going to go to the box. Guess he tripped up his player at the approaching of the blue line. So he'll go to the box with 3:42 to play in the opening. We're knotted up at 1. Centerman Matthew Bouja taking the draw. Wins it back. High off the boards. That was Vey trying to kick it out. Keeps his stick swiping. Oh, that's a nice play. Cole A-framed with his body. Vey and Cole were battling, but sitting all alone, uncontested out in front of the net. Cole slid it over, and I believe that was number 71, Cox, for the Express, who was there to just poke it in. Not much could have been done there. That was a good power play goal by the Walpole Express with 3:31 to play. 1 goal lead for the Express. Puck was played, not with a high stick, so they said play on. McGowan battling inside his blue line. Puck comes in. Vey picks it up, slides it over to Kavanaugh. Keeps his skates moving, slides it over. Now drops it in behind Bouja. Right back out is the Express player. They patiently rope-a-doped him and then checked the puck away from hinges. Wrapped back in. Now Express player plays it out. Gets out, loose out in front. Good poke check by McGowan, and the puck was rebounded. Cole stepped into the high slot, found a puck that just hopped over to his stick, and then he sniped it into the back of the net. And that'll make it 3-1. Face-off draw featured Callahan and Perreault. Walshy steps into the passing lane. Niles looking to carry the puck out. Comes back out into the neutral zone. Cukes. High off the boards. Gets it into the skate of Bingham. Throws a centering pass over to Niles. Goes in deep. In behind, in front of his own net. Got his feet, no wobbler. Carrying out, what a good rush here. End-to-end rush. Just at the last, and the high slide, that puck is loose. Comes in behind the net. Perreault battling. Kukla steps in to offer up assistance against LeBlanc. Carried out to Bings. Bings is trying to carry it out. Slides it over to Perreault. Just outside the reach of Perreault. Niles along the boards. Puck is picked up and intercepted by Bingham. Making a shifty move, trying to get into the high slot. He gets the puck moving. The puck is on net. A couple of good shifty moves by Bing. Gets the puck in netminder safely. Gets a stoppage in the action with $1:40 to play. Big face-off draw. Went back to Kavanaugh. Trying to get the shot off. It's Bouger looking to turn on it. And there's some action out there. It looks like Greenfield took a last swipe at it, but it trickled in behind the net. Greenfield loses an edge. Coming back out in transition. Vay backpedaling, and Vay pounces on it at the right time. Steal the puck. Express players retreating. Oh, good stick work. Good stick work. Carried all the way down. That puck did go in. I think that was O'Brien. Made some good shifty moves and just picked that far top corner. Didn't offer much daylight. That puck went in the net and came out as quickly as it went in. And that'll make it 4-1. Right back in action here. Greenfield and Bouge and Kavanaugh. Puck is, quick whistle. Goalie played it out, and I think that was Bouge that tried to stuff it back in, but the whistle clearly sounded. Puck is won back into Cukes. Looks to carry it in. Doing some work in behind the net. Keeps his feet walking around. Throws it in high, but wrapped it in behind the net. Kavanaugh, that's Bouge on the forecheck, and then turns his man over to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh poke checks that loop, throws it loose out in front. Just under the stick of Bouge, getting a scoring chance. Kukla trying to stay with his man. Good speed down the wing. That is Noto for the Express. Walshy doing a good job. Keeps his feet moving, trying to carry the puck outside the zone. Just loses the puck inside the blue line. Niles anticipating that. He does. He wins it over to Bouge. Niles on the forecheck. And that'll do it at the end of one period. As the scoreboard would indicate, a 3-goal deficit for KP, but I don't think the difference in the game was that much. A couple of good fortuitous breaks for the Express allowed them to get a few point-blank chances off of turnovers and good bounces of the puck that went their way. But we'll come back in the second period here and see how KP can rebound for this next period. All right, hockey fans, we're starting up the second period here. KP facing a 3-goal deficit. It's 4-1. Walpole Express on top. Perreault, Bingham, and Niles open up the second period with McGowan and Vay, I believe, back there. Bingham makes a good cross-ice pass, gets it over to Niles. Loses an edge, but right back onto his feet. Tries to slide it into Perreault. Perreault unleashes the shot. That does go just wide of the net. McGowan looking to pinch in. Good back check by Perreault to drop back into the center position. Puck is cleared back out, but picked up by the Express player. Slides it over to number 8 for the Express. Chipped forward. Niles softly plays it over to Perreault. Perreault trying to find an outside corner, patiently waiting. His number 71. Bingham steps in. And he gets it in. No, it goes back to the defense. Perreault from the center position. Good defensive forward. It's Caden Perreault. Drops back in, picks up the puck, helping out his defense. Battling in behind the boards. Niles looking to chip it forward and kept back in by the Express player. Long cross-ice shot by Cole. Kept back in by the defensive point. Puck is loose. Couple of players battling out near the front of the net to the right of Callahan. Puck is thrown back in and wrapped around. Kavanaugh picks up the puck, tries to saucer it out to Bouge, but that's bumped back in by the Sheila. Walsh drops in, throws it up to the center. Nobody there. Good patience by the Express defensive tandem. Kavanaugh picks it up, throws it in deep. That may go all the way for an icing, and it does. Deep defensive zone face-off for KP. One back to number 7, Walsh, who got picked up by the Express player. Big, heavy, lumbering shot back from the point from the Express player. Kavanaugh chips it up high, gets it outside the zone. A little self-pass. That was Bouge trying to play it forward to himself. Greenfield patiently waiting, allowing Bouge to get back. Smart play by Greenfield there, and then does the smart play and dumps it in deep. Puts Kavanaugh in on the forecheck, trying to harass his player. I think that's another Walpole native. I believe that's a Procaccini, number 10 right there. Puck is carried forward by the Express player out on the wing. Thrown out in front, man, all alone. Point blank chance, a couple swats at it. Again into the high slot, rebounded. That money is sprawling all over the place. Good couple of saves right there. It might be Murphy in that now. I'm not even sure who's in that, but kicked forward. Niles from the seat of his pants, trying to keep the puck moving forward. Under the stick of Bings, right back in transition. That's Callahan. Over to Cukes. Speedy defenseman Cukes trying to carry it forward. Saucers it over. Just hops off the stick of Bings. And he loses it over along the half wall. Carried out into the center of the ice. Speedy forward here. Ponytail flying and good poke check in. I think that was Cukes who interrupted that good rush by the Express player. Throwing back out in front. That puck is loose. Bings drops in to help out. He's looking to survey. Safely, wisely throws it out. Didn't have any play that was developing, so just gets it outside of his zone into the neutral zone under the stick of Bings. That puck goes in deep, goes all the way, but that was deflected, so there was no icing there. Kukla battling in behind, and Perreault steps in to help out. They there to help as well. Puck is loose. Goaltender has lost his paddle. But there will be a stoppage in the play. A little extra bumping down there. Nothing will come as a result. Line change for KPW. Still 4-1 with 7:59 to play. All right, coming off the ice, that was Murphy who got the play. And I'm getting these net minded all mixed up for KP. Now into net is Callahan. Carrying it out is Kavanaugh. Wrapped around the boards. McGowan pinches in. Good poke check here. That's Matty Bouge. You can't even see because I'm shooting the ceiling. But Bouge was in on the forecheck. Made a nice play. Rubbed his player off. That was Noto. Took the spill on behalf of Bouge. Carried out into the high slot. Puck gets wrapped in. Rebounded in behind. Callahan throws it out to Kavanaugh. Good shifty move. A little backhand pass. Tries to get it over to Bouge. Does he have enough to corral it and get it onto his forehand? Oh, good quick reversal. Another couple of good skates in there. Kicked out into the center ice, being carried out now by the Express players. Breaking out 1-on-2. but does enough to get into the shooting lane. Good hard shot and right into the pads or the glove hand of Callahan, making a good quality save. Puck is thrown back in. Niles looking to rub his player off. Puck is rebounded out in front. A couple more shots kicked in on the backhand. McGowan is there to help out and safely gets it out of the zone off of a deflection by Booge. Booge peels off to the bench to get a line change. That'll spill Bingham back onto the ice. Long shot in into the glove hand of Callahan. We'll get a stoppage in the action. We've got a deep defensive zone face-off to the left of Callahan. One back to the Express, back for the winger to the point, to the other point. And they keep it forward, kick it forward. Niles looking to dig that out. Wrapped in deep behind Kukla and on the back check there. Gets it into the high slot over to Cole. Puck is thrown back in. I think that's Perreault who picked it up. Battling deep in the corner. Shit back out. Niles gets it. He's got a little bit of room to skate. He's looking to carry it out, seeing what develops. Gets the long shot in. It takes a couple of hops. Hops turned aside off the paddle of the Express netminder. Bingham battling along the boards. Keep working, Bings. Perreault in on the forecheck. Niles is there to intercept it. Gets it over to Perreault. Gets it off to his backhand. Trying to get it. He does. He shovels it back in. Goes in behind the net. Cox picks it up. Throwing it out deep. That goes past Walsh. He waved off the icing on the deflection. Walsh wraps it hard along the boards. Again, Niles picks up the puck. Again, carrying the puck. Slides it over to Perreault. Perreault gets it onto the backhand. Carries it back. Tries to drop it back to Bings, who was waiting. Good thought there by Perreault. Oh, good extension by Kukla to reach out and poke it. Keep that into the zone. Bing battles in, keeps it into the zone. Oh, just off the stick of Perreault, who would have walked in unabated to the netminder, but just off the tip of his stick. KP peels, gets a fresh set of legs up on the forward line. Long shot or defensive zone kick out. Picked up by Procaccini. The Express player kicks it back into the neutral zone. Defensive pairing, couple of Sheilas working well together back on this back line for the Express. Walsh looking to shovel it in. Deflected into the skates. Kavanaugh, a little south pass picked up by the Express defenseman. Into the high slot. I think that's Callahan. And Callahan. A couple of Callahans acknowledging each other on that play there. Good bust in by Callahan. Shot goes up into the other Callahan. Saved by Callahan. And then a couple of head taps by each of the Callahans. You wonder if that type of cordiality is like that existing at the dinner table at home. Highly unlikely knowing sibling rivalry, but who knows? McGowan picks up the puck deep, saucers it up, gets it up into the neutral zone. Kavanaugh on her tail. Puck thrown back out, neutral zone going in the other direction. McGowan quickly pivots, keeping his man out wide, wrapped around, and McGowan picks up the puck, tries to shovel it out, goes into the high slot. I think that was Vehu. Quick hands to pick up that puck. Making a move down on the outside. Does Vehu have enough to turn the corner? He's got his feet moving. That's a good rush. Greenfield looking to pick the puck up. Greenfield did get a shot off. He just jumped over the top of the net. Gets it back to McGowan just under his stick. Puck comes in far side, kept back. Oh, just goes outside. Vehu's working tirelessly on this shift, engaging in the defensive and the offensive zone. Now right back to the defensive side. That's Otto Vehu. There might be a couple of number 20s out there right now in this shift for KP. Head of steam. Trying to get going here is Perreault. Oh, he splits the players. Does he have to walk it in? Oh, he walks it in, but he whistles a hard shot just over the top of the net. Good individual effort by Perreault right there. Picked up the puck in his defensive zone with a couple of nifty moves. Splits the defense. Miller against Perreault. And I wouldn't say Miller got the best of him. Perreault just pulled that shot a little bit high. But Good quality chance right there by Pro. We got 2:50 to play. Score has not changed yet this period. Things have steadied. Walsh picks up the puck, flips it out of the zone. Stolen by Niles. Bingham pushes it over just outside the reach of Perot is there to win it. Thrown in deep. Does Bings have enough to get here? He does. He intercepts the pass. Tries to throw it out in front. Good pinch by Kukoc. Good anticipation there. But the puck hops over the stick, goes outside the zone. Picked up again by Niles. Coming outside the zone, pushed back in. Oh, Niles was looking to lay a body hit right there on his player. Bingham slides it over to Niles. Niles carrying it down that left wing. Wisely dumps it in deep. Bingham peels off. I think that is going to be Buja who joins the offensive rush. Buja goes all the way back in behind the net. Saucered up the middle. Kukoc was there to anticipate that play. But picked up in the high slot. It's whistled back in behind the net. Little scrum developing. Back to the high point. Long wrist shot. Oh, that puck was thrown in high. A stick came up, picked it out of midair just to change the course of direction of that. Good tip in by, didn't quite see who got their stick on it, but it was a good score nonetheless by the Express, making it 5-1 with 1:22 to play. Not much the defense or the netminder could do. Those are just fortuitous bounces. Oh, that's being discussed right now. They might be talking about that puck being played with a high stick, and he did. He waved it off. He said that was played with a high stick. We're going to wave that off. That indeed was played with a high stick. And we're back. It's reset back to 4-1. Puck is played with a high stick. That's going to come all the way down into the KP offensive zone face-off. Finding a little bit of good fortune going KP's way. Might be a little bit of the pulse that they need to get themselves. This man took a wipe over here. Puck is picked. Jumps into the play and reads the faceoff win well by Buja. Let's see if that can propel this team, KP, to find a little bit of extra grit and energy in their game. They've been playing a good quality game up to this point, but they are going to have to turn the dial up even further, push it into the red line a little bit deeper and see what they can do. I think that was McGowan who anticipated well. Look at him carry the puck. Centerman, yeah, that's that long shot we talked about. That took a good hop in, almost handcuffed Miller into the skates of Greenfield. Gets it over to Buja. Buja gets a hard shot in. That thing jumped over the top of the net. Kavanaugh on the forecheck. Callahan picks up the puck for the Express. Carried out. A couple of shifty moves. Far shot in, but it's steered wide. Kicked back in. Buja helping out. Gets it over to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh throws a long pass that will go all the way down the ice for an icing call with 15.8 seconds to play in the second. All right, deep in their own defensive zone. Big face-off here with 15 and change left. Just looking to get out of this period without any extra dings on the score sheet. Puck is dangerously across the goal mouth, but no harm done yet. That's Aiden Cole making a couple moves. He slides it over, and Perot kicks it over to Bingham, throws it out, and does just enough to get it outside the zone, and that will end the second period. No score change in that second. Still 4-1. The game has somewhat evened now pretty considerably. Good set of chances on behalf of both teams in that second period. No doubt setting up for an electric third period finish. So we'll be back shortly with a third period of action here in JayPeak, Vermont. All right, folks, we're starting off the third period here. Looks like Buja's going to jump in as the centerman in between Niles and Bingham. Puck was won back by Booz, but I think Bingham needed to gain another step to get to that red line, but he throws the puck down. That would be an icing call. Face-off will come to the right of Callahan. We got a full period, 12 minutes of stoppage action here. Not like your typical regular season. This tournament play plays stop action right through the third period. Buja on the draw. It's one back by Aiden Cole. Gets it back to the point. Long shot in. That was played with another high stick. Thrown up high over the head of Bingham. Puck clears the zone. Kicked forward over to Cole. Pocket was picked almost by Buja. There goes Cole. Oh, man, takes a spill fortuitously. Gets it up to Buja. Buja chops it in, tries to get it deep into the offensive zone. Niles on the forecheck. Bingham waiting for his man to carry it out. Long cross ice pass gets it over to Walshy. Walshy backpedaling. Good job by Walshy. Reverses, rips it around. Niles in position. Breakout pass. Tries to send it over to Bouge. Goes back to the Express defender. Gets it up to Cole, who was there waiting up the middle. He's looking to, no doubt, peel his way into the high slot and get that shot off. Pulls it a little bit short side. Bings throws it out of the zone. Buja and then the poke into the skates of the forward for the Express. Cross ice pass. Oh, what a good tape-to-tape pass. Splits it. But Niles was there doing a great job to help out. Cole trying to battle it in. Slides it over to, looks like, over to Cox. And Cox was there to bang it home. And Cole was able to A-frame and maintain just enough possession on that puck. Had his head up. Slid it over to Cox, who was waiting on that back post to be there and just tap it home. That makes it 5-1 for the Express right now. Face-off is one forward. Off the paddle of, or the stick. Callahan steers it wide. That's another Walpole native. That's Tyler Jackson, I believe, number 13 for the Walpole Express. Caden Perreault battling LeBlanc along the boards. Does a great yeoman's effort there to win that play forward, getting it out of the zone. Thrown in McGowan. Angled pass gets it over to Greenfield. Puck stalls into the neutral zone. Kavanaugh and Perreault each taking a couple whacks at it. McGowan in behind. Little change up to kick it forward. Finds its way over to, but back to the Express player. Got a man all alone out in front. Good stick work there by McGowan to no doubt break up a near certain goal. In behind, Greenfield throws it hard off, gets off the seat of Callahan, gets himself into the high slot. McGowan plays the body, rubs his player off, gets it over to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh trying to find it up to Perreault. Perreault's got a little bit of daylight. He's going to have to get the shot off on the backhand. He pulls it out just in front of the net. Good scoring chance there and a good breakout by KPW. But right back now in transition, coming in the other way into the high slot. On the outside part of the apron. That puck made some noise, but really no legitimate threat there. Callahan was in great position to make sure there was no shooting lanes available at the back of the twine. Bingham and Niles joining the play on the offensive side with Buja at center. Kukla battling along the boards against LeBlanc. Got a man all alone out in the high slot. The puck is in her. Oh, good job by McGowan off of that deflection. Callahan with some cat-like reflexes. Puck is wrapped hard along the boards. Under the stick of Bings. Oh, good stick lift there to break the play up from Cukes. Oh, the boys not communicating well. Bings and Cukes got a little bit mixed up right there, but no harm at this point. Puck comes back out. Bingham looking to pick. Come on, Bings. Keep working, boy. Good. Wraps it hard around the boards. Trying to play it over to Kukla. Got Jackson all alone out in front of the net. Oh, into the high slot, all alone, number 3. Was able to survey and just have time to pick a piece of the corner. Back to the blue line. It goes just outside the zone. Niles battling in. Kicks it back. A little retreat there by the Express player. Niles takes a spill. Gets it over to Bouge. Far side. McGowan peels off, looking to get Walshy onto the ice. Carrying down, big slap shot. It goes off the glove of Callahan. It does jump just wide of the net. Got a man all alone over here. Got Starr just waiting for the puck. Noto trying to carry the puck out. Gets it over to Bingham. Bingham had a little bit of time, but I think he was just looking to get himself off the ice and just throws it all the way down. Would have liked to see the little head up. He had some space and time to make the play with it. Get it outside the zone without having to absorb the icing call, but nonetheless, it allows KP, who was depleted of energy, to get some new legs out there. Face off to the right of Callahan with 6:46 to play. 4-goal deficit for KPW. Hard shot, and that's change up. That might have been deflected. Callahan, no doubt, if he sees the puck, he's going to save the puck. And he had a clear vision on that one. So Callahan again. So let's reset that. Let's do that again. Let's give my man Perreault another opportunity to win this faceoff back, which undoubtedly he will do. And he wins it back to himself. Chips it over off the boards. That's Walsh. He jumps in to pick up the puck, breaking himself out. Good cross-ice pass. Tries to find it over to Greenfield, but no. Player is rubbed off going down the far side. Walshy keeping his man out wide. That's O'Brien. Walsh. O'Brien makes a turn. Little backhand move. Oh, throws it out in front. Then O'Brien takes a full spill down to the ice. Joins the rest of the teammates back up on her feet. Kavanaugh. May have had a little tug there on Noto going down. Hughes spills off the ice to the fresh legs of McGowan, who just springs out of the box. He's trying to bring it down. He gets that good hard low shot in. Another quality scoring chance from the defenseman, number 4, Brendan McGowan. Puck is back in deep. Express players carrying the puck outside the zone. Couple of good shifty moves. The puck jumps over the top of the net. That was Starr, number 47, getting a good scoring chance off. McGowan just plows through his player. Takes him down. Slow to get up off the ice, though. Good battle. That's Perreault and Vey working over here. Carried in behind the net was Noto. Perreault just kind of mops the puck outside the zone. Greenfield looking to steal the puck. He's got a little bit of space down that wing. He's got Bouge trying to carry it down. He slides it over to Bouge. And the puck is rebounded. A couple of chops at it. The puck is still loose. Wrapped in behind. Now that's Greenfield still taking a couple chops at it. The refs let that one go a little bit longer, but clearly the puck must have been visible for one of the Zebras to allow the chops to continue. A couple of good scoring chances there, but netminder, no doubt, staying tall, drew the face-off off to his left. Express wins the face-off back. I think that was Cole wrapping the puck hard around to his winger, trying to carry it out. Bingham picks off the puck, looking to carry the puck out. He's got his feet moving. Kicks it forward. I think that's over to Bouge, number 22. Bouge gets a long shot in. Gets it to Niles in the corner, looking to rip it back around the corner. Gets it over to Bouge, finds it over to Bingham, who's out in front, takes a couple chops at it. Battles it alone. It gets back into Niles. Oh, Niles gets a shot off. Steers it just a little bit short side on the net. Good couple of scoring chances there. Right back in transition. Somebody's going to have to be patient here with Cole. They played that really well. Cole had a head of steam. Oh, out of frustration, he chops the puck all the way to the far side. Good defensive play there by Hughes and Walsh. Just being patient, not biting in on the stick handling moves. And was able to break up the play just inside the blue line, causing an offsides. Into the skates of the Zebra. Bingham kicks it forward. Got Bouge and Niles. Get the feet moving. Oh, good poke check forward. Wins it up to Bouge. Does Bouge have enough to get it to his forehand? I think the puck just chipped into the corner. Bingham takes the angle on the puck and is able to keep it back into the zone. He holds up 2 men that allow Kuku to step into the play to kick it back in. Okay, we got 1-on-3 happening here. Let's see if Walshy keeps his man up to the outside. Oh, what a play. Callahan over Callahan. What a great play right there. 1v3. 3v1. Walshy did a great job to get Callahan just to the outside edge. That allowed the netminder Callahan to get an angle on it. Callahan tries to bring it back in, and the other Callahan makes an outstanding save. That was just excitement right there. Game has started to open up a little bit, though. Otto Vey, intercepted by Callahan. Shit back in deep. Express player throws it out in front. Perot was there. Kavanaugh trying to carry it outside the zone. Allows the Express players to clear their zone. And Callahan back at the blue line, patiently awaiting, gets it over to McGowan. Good saucer pass. Doesn't have enough to get outside the zone, and it does just under the stick of Kavanaugh. That was a nice cross-ice pass. Hard shot in, and off the glove hand of Callahan, making yet another quality save. Got a man all alone in the high slot. Couple of backhand moves. Oh, Callahan down in a full butterfly split. Able to pinch the legs as the puck sat down low. He squeezed him and got a great save there with 2:11 to play. Very active in net right there. KP fortuitous that I didn't see who got that shot off, but I had a man camped on the other side of it, wide open, but a little extra dipsy doodle, and Callahan was there to close it down. Bingham feeds it out just past the reach of Niles. Off the skates of Booge. Picked up by Niles. In behind the net. Niles on the forecheck. Now Booge. Booge wins it over to Niles with a little self-flip. Gets it to Booge. Tries to play it out to Bingham. Into the backhand of Walshy. Trying to get a shot off. Almost intercepted by Bings. He's working to get his stick on it. Back in transition, coming out 1-on-3. Oh, Kukel loses his stick. Got to drop the stick. Got to drop the stick, Cukes. Oh, he's going to call him a penalty. Let's see how the Zebra plays that. We'll get you some information on that at the next whistle. And now we're at the next whistle. Let me talk you through. When a player breaks his stick, it's incumbent upon himself to immediately drop the broken lumber, or else there should be a penalty that's called for I don't know what the official terminology is, but that would be a lumbar infraction by him carrying around a much maligned stick. But that's a learning lesson there for Cukes. He'll know next time to drop that lumber a little bit sooner. But the Zebra, no doubt, did not assess the penalty there. Recognizing the youth of this team here at this level, that may not be up to snuff on all of the intricacies of this game. Couple of centermen here. Friends off the ice, foes on the ice. Cole and Perot. Puck is one back, and another save by Callahan. He had to drop down with that glove hand, which shot was labeled for that inside part of the post. But the glove beat the puck to the twine. Puck is won back to the high slot, gets it back to Cole. Vey takes a hard chop on it, gets it back to Kavanaugh. Puck is steered deep aside. And Greenfield shielded his man. That allowed McGowan to step in to then make the clearing pass. Puck is thrown in high off the netminder, but winning back behind the net. Carried out. We got numbers developing. Puck is brushed aside. Cole trying to carry it down. Perot doing a good job harassing Cole. And puck is loose out in front. Kavanaugh picks it up. He's got Greenfield streaking down the wing. Does Greenfield have the lane? He does. Does he have enough to get a shot off? Good hard shot in by Greenfield, but I think that just carried him high above the net. We're coming right back. Now Vey picks that up. Good angled pass over there to Booge. Booge turns the corner, gets it to Greenfield. Booge gets spilled, and That will send the Express player to the penalty box, albeit with only 8.7 seconds left. I didn't, number 71 for the Express is going to go to the box for tripping. 8.7 seconds left. One more opportunity for KP in these waning seconds. Gets it to Bings, tries to play it back to Walshy. Walshy, the shot in, the puck is rebounded and comes all the way down. One more save by Callahan. And that'll do it from JayPeak, Vermont. At the end of this first game, KP, a hard-fought game, but nonetheless take a 5-1 defeat at the hands of the Walpole Express. Well, that'll do it from game one today. And we'll be back with more game action throughout the rest of the weekend. So until next time, enjoy your night, and we'll see you tomorrow.